In this segment, I'm going to talk about the complex interactions in ecology. Ecology is a full of complex interactions. Ecologists study these interactions at different scales and levels. At individual level, population level, community level, ecosystem level, and biome level. Individuals level or organisms, they are known as individual organisms. Ecology all begins with an individual organism, which is a living thing. The example we are going to learn is the fox. So an organism can be represented by one single fox. Fox is a living thing, but is the sun an organism? No. The sun is non-living. It's not an organism. So to recap, an organism is one living thing. Then we come to population level. But if I want to make an organism fit the definition of a population, I have to change a few things. I have to add more foxes because the population is a group of the same organism. So a population would be a group of foxes all living together. But would one single rabbit be a population? No. A rabbit by itself is an organism, individual. A group of rabbits would be a population. Populations consist of a group of individuals of the same species in the same place. Populations are dynamic. They grow, they shrink, or they remain stable depending on birth, death, and migration rates. However, most populations do not expand exponentially. Limiting factors such as scarce water, scarce food, or common predators prevent uncontrolled population expansion. So, to recap, a population is a group of the same organisms living together. Then now we come to community level. But if I want to make the population a community, we have to change a few things. In a community, you still have the populations of foxes, but you also have other populations that the fox might come across. A population of rabbits, population of snakes, even the population of birds. And don't forget, plants are living things too. A population of trees also help to define a community. Community is many populations. So, a community includes all the populations in an area. Among populations within a community, various relationships exist, such as predation and parasitism. Populations within a community also interact by competing for resources such as space, light, food, water, nutrients, and other materials. Some species within the communities have a dominant influence on the structure of the community. These are referred to as keystone species. But would a fish tank be an example of a community? No. A fish tank includes living and non-living things. A community has all only living things. So to recap, a community is the many populations living together. Now we come to ecosystem level. But if I want to make community into an ecosystem, we have to add a few things. An ecosystem includes everything in a community and the non-living things like sunlight, clouds, rocks, mountains, and temperature. Communities within their non-living surroundings are called ecosystems, which cycle nutrients and water between organisms and their environment. An ecosystem is living and non-living. Now, sometimes in an ecosystem, organisms compete or fight for survival. In this ecosystem, the fox and snake try to compete for rabbits. Another example for competition could be the big tree versus the small plants as they fight for sunlight. All of this is taking place in an ecosystem around you. Would water be an ecosystem? No. Water is just one non living thing. So, to recap, an ecosystem includes all the living and the non living things in an area. Now we come to the biome level. At the broadest scale are large geographic regions characterized by particular climates and dominant communities known as biomes. Biomes consist of individuals, populations, communities, ecosystems, and their environment. Biomes are dominated by the same climates, communities, and soils. The world's major biomes are generally considered to include tropical rainforests, deserts, grasslands, temperate deciduous forest, boreal forest, and tundra. Thank you.